Hey, it's Tara Pritchard, Confidence Coach for Women, here to help you get your shit together. Today I want to talk about why you need to stop beating yourself up. This is something that I often hear from my clients, right? It's the good old, all those things going on in your little mind, right? And it somehow leads back to you being upset with yourself because of past failures and past mistakes, right? Or you just get this notion in your mind that you're failing, right? And you're not where you think that you should be, right? And the quickest way for any human being to suffer and to struggle, right, is for them to be attached to the outcome of things and for them to want things to look and be a certain way instead of, again, surrendering and allowing divine flow to take over, right? So when you're constantly beating yourself up in your head, right, that means that you're so attached to what something's going to be like and what something is going to feel like and seem like and what is something's going to look like that you oftentimes beat yourself up in your head, right? So if you want to stop beating yourself up all the time, the biggest thing that you need to know and understand is that there are no failures. There are no failures. There are no mistakes, right? All it is a plot twist, right? All God is trying to do is redirect you in a new direction. So when something bad happens, maybe someone passes away, maybe it's time for a breakup or a divorce, maybe it's time for you to lose weight, right? Or it's time for you to transition into a different stage or a different place in your life. Maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone because you've been living in it for such a long time. There's a part of yourself, an old part of yourself that is itching, dying to really play big and show up big in the world, right? And when you're playing big in the world, that means you're really fulfilling your potential and you're really stepping into your God-given purpose and doing what you're called to do. And I don't just mean, in a professional sense, I mean overall, right? Because God's called us to be healthy. He wants us to be whole. He wants us to be healed. Some of us he's called to be mothers, others he's called to be wives, others he's called for us to be CEOs, some people he's called to lead certain movements, right? So it's like, what has he called you to do, right? And you can be called in a whole bunch of different areas. And are you fulfilling that calling and moving towards it, right? Or are you constantly beating yourself up so you never get to fulfill any of the things that he's called you to do, right? So if you want to stop, realize that he's redirecting you so that you can get on the pathway and get into alignment with the calling that he has on your life in all those different areas. Get in alignment with God. It's time.